Garrett, you had some bold predictions you want to throw in. Let's hear.
I was going to throw it out there. I know we're running kind of long than what we normally want to do, but I just wanted to see if you guys had any bold predictions. I had one for myself, and it's my I guess it's not really. It's bold, but it's not like unfeasible. I got Joshua Palmer hitting 1,000. Everyone's talking about all these receivers and not number one. I think Palmer, this is where he separates. I think this could be that year. They're connecting a lot in OTAs. I think he caught 2 touchdowns yesterday. OTAs, again, I get it.
Yes.
But that chemistry is building. And Herbert's building chemistry with everybody. So I think Palmer can be that guy. He can put up 1,000. And if he throws double-digit touchdowns, or if he gets up to double-digit 10 and 1,000 would be crazy. And I think that'd be fantastic to see.
That's good. I would like to see it. It's 4 years in. It's time now. I mean,
it's
no more
he's about to get paid if he does that.
yeah. You're not behind Keaton and Mike Williams no more. It's time for you to embrace that role now. So let's see. I like that. Kyle, you got any bold predictions?
I got one for you. And personally, I don't think it's that bold because I really believe in the guy. But I think Alohi Gilman solidifies himself as a top 10 safety this year. Maybe top 50 at the worst.
I like that.
And if Derwin goes back to form, that defense is going to be fierce.
I like that. I've always liked Alohi Gilman.
Yeah. I mean, he was graded as, I think, the 7th highest zone safety last year. But it normally takes, when you're a 6th-round pick without the speed measurables that people find really sexy, it takes a couple of years of consistent play before people, the first season that you really jump and make that leap, the first thing that happens is people's head just turns. And then the next season you repeat it. Now they're already looking at you and they see it and they believe what they're seeing. I think this is the year that the media believes what they're seeing in Alohi Gilman and he really takes off.
Okay. I like that.
What about you, Stacey?
Bold predictions. The last couple of years, 3 years under Brandon Staley, the Chargers have lost 18 games by 3 points or less. That tells you that they were in the games. Had he been making smart decisions, we could have closed some of those games out. But do you go back how many times in each of those games where he went for 4th and everything in your own area, and I those decisions cost some games, but the Chargers was pretty much in all of their games. So it tells me this team was competing. But I would say with the additions of Harbaugh and Greg Roman, I could see us being 11-5 and winning the wild card because I do believe the Chiefs probably going to win 12, 13 games like they always do. I could see us going 11-5. That's my bold prediction. Okay. I don't know if I really believe in this organization now. For the first time, since 2006, I really believe that they have a window and they got the right people in place in terms of Harbaugh and them to get it done. So I believe 11-5. I do.
Wait. I think would it have to be? I think it'd have to be 11-6.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
17 games.
But
all right, I'm gonna stay with 11 wins.
11 wins. Yeah. I think that's a great. Stacey, and I don't think it's unattainable, man. I really think that's where. Maybe we don't put our expectations in Jim, but I think that's a safe landing spot for our hopes to be. I think if, like you said, we turn some of those 3-point games into wins, just smart coaching alone should get this team over that hump a bit. So I'm right there with you, man. So if that's what you see happening, we're wild card, we're going up against one of the division winners. How far do you see us going in the playoffs?
I mean, it's early right now, but and I hope that I'm wrong because I hope they better than what I'm thinking. 11-6 and 1 playoff win. That's what I see. At least 1 playoff win.
Listen, I'll take that. You know what I mean? Like that's great. That's not even like a.
Listen, if Harbaugh has done this everywhere he went, why not us? Gus Edwards is coming off a 13 touchdown season where he on these long methodical drives. This guy was good, and J.K. Dobbins was just as good as any back in the league before he started having his injuries. So if you can keep these guys healthy, I mean, imagine what a healthy running game, effective running game do for Justin Herbert.
That's as realistic as you can get on the optimistic side. Like that's just, 11-6 is a great record. And
I mean, the 49ers, what? The 49ers had lost 8 years in a row, 8 losing seasons, and was 6-10. And next thing you know, you're 13-3 in the NFC title game. Come on, that's who Jim Harbaugh is. That's who he's always been.
And it will surprise no one when he does that.
Why not us?
You're right. You're right. It'll surprise nobody if he does that too. Like I will not be
100%.
shocked if we come out and that 11-6 is our record. Because all right, Jim Harbaugh, that's what we got.